Salaried people have many options to save tax. Many allowances are given to a salaried person along with his or her salary. Some allowances received by the employer can be claimed for tax exemption, but there are some conditions for it. Employees get many benefits like conveyance allowance, tour duty allowance, uniform allowance, book and periodical allowance, and mobile reimbursement. These allowances are exempted from income tax, but for this, it is necessary that these expenses are related to discharge of your official duty and you have to provide proof for the same. Under the income tax law, allowances paid to employees for official purposes are exempted from tax, provided such expenses are actually incurred by the employees. These are exempted under Section 10(14)(1) of the Income Tax Act 1961. To claim tax exemption on allowances related to your official duty, you have to keep two things in mind. One, you have to present these bills to the employer. Second, such expenses should be incurred for fulfilling official duties and they should not be used for any other reason. It is necessary to mention tax exemption while filing income tax return. The existing ITR forms ask for the details of allowances and other benefits received by the employer from the taxpayer. If the allowance received from the employer is exempt from tax, then this amount has to be shown in the ITR form under exempt income. Information about the actual tax exemption amount received by the employee will be found in Part B of Form 16. If allowances received by an employee come under the purview of tax, then TDS will be levied on it. TDS on allowance will depend on which tax regime the person has opted for. By remaining in the old tax regime, exemptions and deductions can be claimed. Tax and investment expert Balwant Jan explains that duty-related allowances are exempt from tax such as mobile bills, local conveyance. However, for this you have to show documents. It is a kind of reimbursement. Leave travel allowance, that is LTA, is also tax exempted. LTA can be claimed twice in 4 years. On the other hand, the employer gives you a special allowance in CTC which is fully taxable.